Welcome back to the Crypto 618 channel. In today's video we are going to review VESTALLY token. But before we get started, if you would like to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification, and let's get into it. So the VESTALLY token is a deflationary self-reflecting token designed to become scarcer over time. Holders of VTT have exclusive weighted voting rights, which will determine the course of action for proposal strategies and charitable initiatives. Weighted blockchain voting gives holders a choice in the development of VTT. Honest liquidity pool distribution, transparent smart contract functionality, rewarding tokenomics, and token governance make VTT the ideal token to buy, hold, trade, and utilize during 2022 and on. So you can check out the white paper. You can click the buy token, which will take you to Pancake Swap, where you can buy the token. If we have a look at the main team, you can check out the we've got the links here to their LinkedIn. I encourage you to have a look at those. They've been featured on MarketWatch. They're currently on CoinMarketCap and Yahoo Finance. So they had a pre-sale where they've got 4% private sale, 63% pink sale, 18% burn, 8% goes to the dev team, and 7% in operations. That's been successful and they've now listed. Let's scroll down, we'll have a quick look at main points about the token. So it is deflationary, and the way this one is designed is essentially the tokenomics of it is the holder rewards, they get 5%, 4% for project proposal strategies, 2% is burned, 1% for charitable and social actions, and 1% marketing. This token is on the Binance Smart Chain network. And we have a look at the roadmap. They've got September started to develop the contract, October set the contract up for elections, test the website in November, the dashboard in December, in January the more transparency. Finalising the contract, then they got the launch, the main website, and marketing. Then they got done the pre-sale January, deploy, and the first contract begins in Q2. So it's very interesting. Basically, they reward holders, they donate, and also they burn. So 4% of every transaction is deposited into a project address, and then quarterly voting will occur to determine which proposal strategy will be utilised. So this is pretty cool. Essentially, part of this, the holders decide on what they do with the funds, which is pretty cool. So it's very short on their main page. They do at least have a roadmap, and they've got the information about the tokens. And essentially, they've been successful in their pre-sale. And it looks like we've got a docs team, so that's all pretty good. But it is pretty light on the information on their website. Let's have a look at the chart. So if we have a look at the VESTALLY token, we can see that it got off to a pretty good start. And basically this is on an hourly. So basically within probably 3 or 4 hours, it reached quite a bit. Let's have a quick look at where it went with that. We just have to see how much it actually went up. So probably from here up. Yeah, it went up about 60%, or off a little bit more. If you were lucky to get into that gains, you could have made some quick profits there. Essentially since then though, we've actually come down all the way down to currently where we're at right now. So it's had about a loss of 34% since where it started. However, since that high, it's actually around about 62% down. So that's quite significant from the high, but pretty typical of these type of projects. Let's have a look at the swap analysis. So the token is actually sellable at this time, so there's no honeypot, that gets a tick. The buy fee being less than 10%, it's actually 13% on the buy, and on the sell it's actually 11.4%. So this is interesting. It's different buy and sell taxes there, so it is quite high. And they do have a small return to the holder, so just be aware of that. You'll need to have, when you're doing the pancake swap, you will need to have your slippage higher than these taxes. So you might need something like 14-15% slippage to help that transaction go through. We have a quick look at the contract itself. It is verified. There is no similar token contracts. However, the max transaction amount can be changed, so they can increase this by tax at any time. The ownership has not been renounced. We have a look at holder analysis. We can see that the tokens burned is 18.78%. The the creator wallet actually contains 10%. So generally we like to see less than 5%, but it's actually 10%. So this is really high. So this means if the owner creator sells any of those tokens, it'll have a huge impact on price. All other holders are less than 5%, which is great. Liquidity analysis. We have a look on PancakeSwap. We actually have 473 BNB on PancakeSwap. This is really good, and at least 95% liquidity is burned and locked, which is correct, and 100% is locked on pin lock for 354 days. So this is great news. The owner creator wallet contains less than 5% of liquidity, and that's showing 0, so that's correct. So that is very good for liquidity if you want to get in and out of the token. Let's have a look at some of the pros and cons for the project. So it is a self-reflecting token, which is great, and it is deflationary, and they do have a roadmap, and the docs appears to have a docs team. So this is pretty good, and they do have an element of charity in their project. So these are all good things, and they are moving along with here. The only thing I noticed with the pros to this project, they don't really have too much of a future what you call roadmap. So their roadmap is pretty much where the sale finishes, and then basically the Q2 they're talking about app development for the dashboard, site improvements, a few different things, but there's nothing too interesting about future of this project. That may change, but yeah, they don't have like a year laid out with multiple apps. They also don't talk about what they're doing with marketing with this project. Biggest cons to this project is that the original developers have such a large holding. So you can see on the price chart that we did go up here, and now we're down to this level, which is not very good, and it's quite possible that the original tokens that they held, they may have deployed, and this could be essentially not very good for the project. So what do you guys think of this project? Is it got a future, or do you think it's just going to die out and we're not going to really see anything happening on this and no development? Or do you think it's going to make a comeback and we're going to see the prices increase in the future and the holders get some of their money back? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Put them in the comments below. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you like this content, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification icon, and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks guys, bye.